in South China's Guangdong province. Under the theme of Green Hydrogen, Green Recovery, this conference has brought experts, scholars, and business representatives worldwide to discuss the development and the future in the fields of hydrogen industry and fuel cell. Here you can find the latest information and the development of the hydrogen industry and fuel cell. We are about to enter the fuel cell pavilion and to talk to some of the business representatives. So joining us now is the manager, Alvin. Alvin, hi.
Hello.
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 Could you give us a brief introduction of your company? What does your company do?
Yeah, we are Faurecia. So Faurecia is a big automotive company, tier one supplier in the automotive business, doing seats, interiors, electronics. And we have a division called Clean Mobility. We're doing exhaust system, and we're now going into a hydrogen system. So we are developing into this direction.
I saw you just bring something very big here today. So could you give us like a brief introduction of them?
Yeah, I can show you what we're developing and the products we have here on the booth. So this is the best example of what we're doing. We're developing hydrogen tanks for fuel cell vehicles. So fuel cell vehicles use hydrogen as to make power. And these are the tanks to contain the hydrogen. This is basically replacing the oil tanks in a traditional car. So basically the principle of that is that you can push hydrogen into this tank, high pressure, and then it's released through the pipes to the stack over there, and the stack is transforming this hydrogen into energy with oxygen mixed together. So basically we're developing those big tanks, high pressure tanks, and we're doing all the system integration for those future cars using fuel cell systems.
I see like the size are different about the tank, so it depends on what vehicles you are using.
Yeah, it depends on the vehicle size. It depends as well on the layout of the vehicle, depending on if it's a truck, if it's a car, we can have different layout, different types. So yeah, it's very different on the vehicle.
And right here we have another like two big ones.
Yeah, here is two products which are probably the most representative of what we're doing. We have here a big tank for truck. So we are equipping the Hyundai truck for Switzerland. There are 7 bottles of this tank on the truck. This is something we started to do already in production, and this is a bottle we're developing for a French OEM, and which will start in production next year. This is a 700 bar bottle, so this is the highest pressure we have into those tanks.
So what material of this tank?
So those tanks are made of plastic inside. This is what we call type 4, it's plastic inside. Then there is a layer of carbon fiber to hold the pressure. And there is a protection layer of glass fiber. It's just for protection outside.
Yeah. So, as the business representative, how do you see like the future of the hydrogen, like the energy, or like in your field?
So we have decided to invest into the business because we think this is a future to reach a no pollution environment for vehicles. This is the best solution. So this is where we are going into this direction. The business is starting. It started in China very fast with a commercial vehicle. We think it will move to passenger vehicle at a later time, but there is a strong push both from government, from all the industry to go into this direction. This is why we have a strong belief that this will be the solution for the future.
So how do you see like China's role? Like, because China has like huge potential market potential.
Yeah, China is definitely a huge market potential on this. The industry is already bubbling for a few years, and with the government help recently announced, we think that this will even be reinforced in the next months, in the next years, and that China will be at the forefront of the hydrogen revolution.
I noticed like you also bring another like equipment over there. Like, could you give us?
Yeah, we have as well Symbio, which is a joint venture between Faurecia and Michelin, so two big French groups. And Symbio, in fact, is is developing what we call the fuel cell stack. So the stack is basically where we will mix the hydrogen, which is coming from the tank, and mix some air. So basically what we need in the air is the oxygen. We mix those two gases into this stack, and then what's coming out is just water. So there's no pollution at all, just water and electricity. And this electricity is what make the car move through the electrical motors. So Symbio has developed different size of stack, different powers. This is a small one, this is a middle-sized one. And so we are presenting those products for the China market.
And we also can see that some data and some performance of this like stack pack.
Yeah, what we're developing is stainless steel stacks. We believe this is the right solution because in terms of capacity, I mean, this is what will reach, what will enable to go into passenger vehicles. This is very important to have a small size and a high volume density for those stacks.
Okay, thank you so much, Alban.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So
thanks a lot.
Let us know what your companies do. It's really like hydrogen industry. It has a great potential in the future, like right now. Thank you so much. Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot.
Thank you. So we all know like hydrogen is a flammable gas. It emits no carbon dioxide when it burns. So this makes hydrogen different from fossil fuels like natural gas and petroleum, whose combustion is responsible for the vast majority of greenhouse gas emission today. Like hydrogen technology are not yet widely used, but some countries are investing heavily in the futures. While Europe has just published its strategy to optimize the contribution of hydrogen to the energy transition. The race is already on across the world to strengthen the competitiveness of the companies in the sectors. And China has announced a 16 billion hydrogen plan, and Korea plans to produce almost 3 million vehicles in 2040. And Japan, which sees hydrogen as a way to reduce costly energy imports, hopes to have 800,000 hydrogen-powered vehicles by 2030. Wow, right now we are arriving the outdoor equipment hall. Here, my colleague Lido will take us to have a great experience of the hydrogen-powered transportation. Lido.
Hello everyone, welcome to Xinhua Live. I'm Lido speaking. Today I'm here in the outdoor equipment area. Beside me is a hydrogen-powered bicycle, and we can see that a lot of electricity-powered bicycles in the cities everywhere, but this kind of bicycle is really staying in today's society. And today we are glad to invite the president of this company who produced this vehicle to make a brief introduction about this hydrogen-powered bicycle. Mr. Shi, welcome. Can you just introduce us about the status quo of this hydrogen-powered bicycle and how about its advantages?
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Steve from Pro Hydrogen. For this bicycle, it has been our second generation fuel cell bicycle, and this one can cover about one full charge of hydrogen, and this one also customized according to the customer's. Okay, so this one is equipped with the power module and the display module and everything into one very small pack. And you have a try on this bicycle, you can find that it is very easy to control.
Okay, I cannot wait to have a try on this.
Maybe you can have a try.
Okay, I cannot wait to have a try on this bicycle.
Yeah.
And thank you.
Yeah.
First thing.
Okay, and this one?
Okay, to wear the helmet. for the safety.
Yeah.
Let's unlock.
Okay.
And we can start on the
Yeah, yeah.
tower.
And with this one, you can read the range, and the hydrogen pressure, and even the power.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's have a try on the tour.
Okay. Sorry. One moment there. This one. Go.以后考记者证要。没办法。可以。
Actually, I want to talk about my experience on this tour. Actually, there's no difference when you just ride on the electricity powered bicycle. There's no different experience. It's as usual. But I want to say, given that this bicycle is totally powered by the hydrogen, as you know, hydrogen actually is a very clean energy now. So I think actually I'm contributing to a greener world today. So I think in the future, a lot of people will ride on these hydrogen-powered vehicles.
So I think that it should be an impressive try for you on this hydrogen bicycle.
Yes.
Actually, that you can, that for this bicycle, the black case also can be used as a portable power. So it is a bicycle, and it is more than a fuel cell bicycle. And so our fuel cells also can power lots of things. For instance, this one, and even the hydrogen boat.
Okay, so let's follow Mr. Shi to have a tour on the boat.
Okay.
You can see along this way, there is a line of hydrogen-powered vehicles, just like buses and the lorries, and also the cars and trucks. Hydrogen, if produced with renewable energy, is a key for green recovery and retransition to a low-carbon economy. Hydrogen energy and fuel technology has great potential to help China reach carbon neutrality faster. Nowadays, a lot of countries have invested heavily in the carbon-related industry. According to data, 20% the hydrogen will meet 24% of the energy demand by 2050. At that time, about 30 million jobs will be created, and at the present, about 7,000 fuel cell vehicles in more than 30 cities in China now. So we are now by the lake, and you can see by the lake there is a lot of a line of the trucks, buses, trucks, and all of them are powered by the hydrogen, this clean energy. Let's take a walk and take a look at this lorries. You can see this is the buses. Actually, a lot of these hydrogen-powered buses has been on the way in Foshan city. Maybe we can just take on a bus and take a look what's its inner appearance. You see, there is no difference between from our traditional buses, but this bus is totally powered by hydrogen. A lot of the passengers or visitors are on the bus to experience it. Now we're getting out of these hydrogen-powered buses. Now we're heading to the boat. Now we're beside a lake. There is a boat waiting for us. Oh, there is a water, so we cannot just walk on foot to there, and we have to get out of my shoes. To wear life jacket. Oh, it's too tight. Okay, never mind. I'm leaving. Very cool. Very cool. Oh shit.
So it's pouring water or pouring hydrogen?
Both are clean.
Okay.
So now we're at the park. Wow. And now this is the river. The UNDP Hydrogen Conference was held in Foshan City, South China's Guangdong province. Well, you can see the beautiful scenery around me. And last, we want to invite Mr. Shi to have a brief introduction about this hydrogen-driven boat.
Okay. This hydrogen boat, I think it should be the first commercial one powered by the fuel cells. And in this one, you can find the fuel cells can power everything. Bicycle, boat, and even the drone, everything. And I found that the fuel cell power can make it very easy to use, not a very complicated one.
So if the hydrogen was in full charge, so how long can we drive?
Okay, so with one full charge, it can work about 10 to 12 hours.
Okay. Let's enjoy. Let's enjoy. Actually, this is a totally carbon emissions free tour. Today we experienced the bicycles. Now we're on the boat. All of these vehicles are powered by the hydrogen. And at this conference, about more than 300 hydrogen-related companies are present, and they bring their products here. And this conference also have brought lots of international experts and scholars to discuss the future development of the hydrogen industry. Now we're heading back to the dock. Oh no, one more round. It's a totally new experience, I think.
I think sure, definitely.
I want to know, as the chairman of the company, how about your experience on this boat?
Okay, it's really amazing. You know that I have been involved in this industry for more than 15 years. But in the past 2 years, I found that the fuel cells be more closer and closer to our daily life. I think the technology, especially high technology, should benefit our life, not just something for papers. Okay.
Yes, and I believe also in the future, this kind of hydrogen-powered boat will be used widely in people's life, and then maybe in the future, even in the 20 years, the people will try to use this hydrogen-powered boat to have a tour on the river or at the sea. Okay, this is the end of our tour today. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please share it with your friends, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Thank you.